Part of the evening you've all been waiting for, with bated breath. We, as Farries, Kirk and McVean, were appointed as auditors of the Stove 2 years ago. So last year was our first appointment as auditors. And this is our second year of auditing the financial statements. So our job effectively, Erica and Lindsay do a very good job in preparing the information for us in a format where we are really just overseeing that the information and the accounts that are being presented give a true and fair view of the charity's financial position. And I'm happy to report that is certainly the case. In the year under review, the income was quite similar to the previous year. There was a surplus, you'll maybe notice, on restricted funds in that year of about £100,000. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean that's cash that the charity can go out and splash. It's restricted funding. That funding will be carried forward into this year and spent on those particular projects that the funding was given for by the donees, or donors, rather. The consolidated accounts also include the financial statements for the trading company as a subsidiary of the charity. Now, the trading company shows a very small loss for the year as it did last year. I don't think that's alarming. The loss is really almost a paper loss. It's if you look at the figures before depreciation just being charged, and there was a small profit. Albeit the trading company is subsidised to a certain degree by the charity, in which management fees are charged by the trading company to the charity. But I think having looked and had experience of other trading companies in charity organisations, I don't think there's any cause for concern within the Stove. And I think the facility you've got here is great and serves the charity purpose and continues to provide a great location for the charity and for fulfilling its objectives. So if anyone was to look at the trading company and think, oh dear, I think there is no concern there. As also part of our audit, we have to review the board meeting, the minutes of the board meetings. And so we've thoroughly reviewed those throughout the year under review and beyond the year, because we also have to give ourselves satisfaction that there's nothing untoward has happened post-year end that the members should be aware of. We're quite happy with all of that. We've reviewed the meetings minutes and there's nothing there of any concern. In fact, quite the opposite. I think you can all take comfort that, as has been mentioned earlier on a couple of occasions by the speakers, you have a strong board here who are doing a great job for this charity and moving the charity forward, looking for new avenues, and I think the charity is in a very strong position, say, from our point of view as auditors. I don't intend to stand here to go through the accounts line by line. That's not really the purpose of this exercise. But I'm happy to take any questions if anyone has any questions regarding the accounts at this stage. The trading company runs the cafe and the services. Yeah. The reason a trading charity is sent to set up a trading company is a subsidiary of the charity owns one share in the trading company and is the sole shareholder of the trading company. The reason a charity would tend to set up a trading company is if it has trading rather than charitable activities. The danger always is that due to the nature of trading, it could get into financial difficulties. Because it's a separate legal entity, it doesn't then put the charity at risk. And certainly if it got to a stage where a trading company looked like it was going to be in financial difficulties, it allows the charity to put a halt to it straight away without the charity suffering. So, okay. Well, I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Lindsay, Erica, the trustees, and all the members of staff as well during the course of the audit, because it certainly makes our job an awful lot easier. And the information we're presented with is perfect. So thank you all.